What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We are going to see how this goes. SDK is having some issues right now, but we are going to go ahead and hit up tonight's starting lineup. We're going to see if this works for us tonight or not. May or may not. We might have some issues. We'll see. Only 12 cars on the track. I don't know if Thomas is still out there, but it is going to be totally all the wrong information up there because I was waiting to get the stream up. Hold on. All right, so we're going to go through the grid, and then I'm going to have to grab the chat because I do not have it in front of me. It is going to be Asher Hansen starting on the pole here tonight. Jared Jones in second. Going to be Daniel McConnell in the number 3 spot. Zach Lovelace in 4th. Shane Haas in 5th. Mark Thrash in 6th. Tyler Thomas in 7th. Going to be Bill Sleep in 8th. David Mayo 9th. Jonathan Burt 10th. Riley Green in 11th. Daniel McConnell in 12th. And Thomas Wyatt as they look for the green flag out of turn number 4. Sorry, got on a little bit late here tonight, guys, as I was having a little technical issue with SDK. Looks like I got something up, at least for now. We'll see if it can keep going as we are out here working lap number 1. It is going to be Asher out there out front as Lovelace going to have a little bit of a bobble. So I'm getting my chat up while I'm doing this, so it might be acting a little bit funny. As Asher leading lap number 1. I got a feeling Asher is going to be pretty dominant here tonight, but definitely looks like he's got some company. Jared Jones has been quick in that number 99 in practice. We'll see if he's able to keep it going as these guys roll through turn number 3 and 4. Asher continues to lead. Looks like Thomas Wyatt ended up not grading up as Asher is going to continue to lead. Jared Jones trying to get on his heels as they head into 1 and 2. Going to be 165 laps here tonight. Pure endurance at Darlington. I knew I grabbed the water. Hold on. Tried to get my water. Bud, thank you for the like. All right. I got my water as Asher continues to lead the way in that number 8 machine. It is going to be Jared Jones in that number 2 spot. Zach Lovelace in 2nd. Mark Thrash in 3rd. Or Mark Thrash in 4th. Zach Lovelace in 3rd. I got all those positions mixed up as here comes Lovelace looking for the number 2 spot. He's going to go way down in turn at number 3 and 4, trying to get up underneath Jared Jones. Not able to get the drive off the turn. Now he's got Thrash all over the back of him. Here comes Thrash looking for the number 3 spot. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Thrash and Lovelace side by side. So hard to pass here. As they come out of turn at number 2 down the back straightaway, they're going to keep it straight. Oh no! Shane Haas into the wall out of turn number 2. Big save out of Shane Haas as he bounced off the wall. Jonathan Burt going to look to the outside. Burt's going to bang the wall in turn number 3 and 4. Out front, it is going to continue to be Asher leading the way as they stay single file down the front straightaway. Moving back through the field, checking out the rest of these guys as they try to pace themselves here. Tire is going to be a big issue here tonight at Darlington. So one more race to go for these guys. Phoenix next week for the season finale. Here comes Jared Jones looking for the lead out of turn number 4. Drag race down the front straightaway. Asher going to lead it at the line that time by, but Jared Jones going to get the edge into 1 and 2. He's going to work the slide job, slides up the track, puts the block on Asher. Asher's going to get on the binders, not to run over him as Jared Jones takes the lead, and everybody hits the wall out of turn number 2. I-55. It will be the iRacing dirt set, so you don't have to do anything special. Just put the iRacing dirt set in, and I was just changing your steering ratio to 8-1. All right, so Jonathan Burt makes his way around Shane Haas, puts himself up into that number 5 spot. He felt pretty good about this track coming in. As they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway, here comes Lovelace looking to pass Asher. Oh, Jared Jones on the wall in the 99. That's going to allow Lovelace to take advantage. Will he have the lead at the line? Asher's going to go low. Lovelace is going to lead that time by. Oh, Jared Jones making a mistake, getting up into the wall. That's going to cost him 2 spots. Falls back to the number 3 position. Mark Thrash behind him as they come out of turn number 2. Shane Haas has not been a fan of turn number 2 the last 2 weeks. He's definitely struggling out of turn number 2 here tonight. Seen him get loose again as it looks like Riley Green is down on pit road. He has knocked the right front off that 07. Well, let's go see if we can find out what happened to Riley Green. Trying to find a little bit of speed, just grabs the wall. Does he get it again out of turn number 2? I think he's going to get it again out. Yeah. Oh my God. Big hit for Riley Green. Oh, big trouble for Riley Green. He might be done for the night as we move back up into the field. It's going to be Lovelace leading Asher. Jared Jones in that number 3 spot has fallen way back. You got to wonder if he's got damage on that number 99. Wheel damage is so easy to get as Shane Haas smokes the wall out of turn number 2. Big hit there. Big hit for Shane Haas as he about knocks the wall down out of turn number 2. Back in line for these guys as Lovelace continues to pull away from the field. So this is going to be a race of not hitting the wall so much. Just like any other Darlington race IRL. It is going to be all about protecting that car as these guys roll through the current corners. Looked like Lovelace put his fastest lap down last time by. 12 laps into this one. We're going to see when we start to get some fall off here. Jared Jones now comfortably setting in that number 3 spot. Looks like he's getting back in a groove. Mark Thrash in 4th. And I'll tell you what, I can't believe Shane Haas as he hits the wall out of turn 2 again. Let's take a look at the front of that car. He's scuffed up pretty good on that right front fender, but I am surprised there's not more damage on that number 23. Gets a good run out of turn number 4. Going to get up underneath Mark Thrash as they drag race down the front straightaway, side by side into 1 and 2. Mark, I wouldn't want to be there. Shane's hit the wall every time out of turn 2. He's sideways. Big save out of Shane Haas. Shane didn't barely get the wall that time, but got way sideways coming out of turn number 2. Going to open that door back up for Mark Thrash as he's up underneath in 3 and 4. Not able to make the pass as they come out of turn number 4. Gets a good run, though. He's got Jonathan Burt behind him. Drag race into turn number 1. Down into turn number 1. Mark Thrash down low. He's going to give Shane a little bit of room here. Shane's been struggling out of turn number 2. He doesn't want him to bounce off the wall down into him. He's going to get the wall again out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Here comes Mark Thrash again. Mark going to give him a little bump there heading into turn 3. Shane into the wall side by side for that number 4 position. Oh, Mark's going to get loose, and Jonathan Burt going to take it 3 wide at Darlington, heading for turn 1. Burt bails out of it as they head into turn number 1. Oh, no, Shane's going to go around. Wow, how did he save that? What a save by Shane Haas. How did he save that? Let's go ahead and take a look at the far chase of this. He gets the wall, gets sideways. Watch this save. Wow, that wall helped him. Big save out of Shane Haas. Well, wild ride for the number 23 here tonight. He is able to keep it going straight. Going to fall back to that number 9 spot as we move back up to the front. Lovelace continues to lead. Asher in 2nd. Jared Jones in 3rd. Mark Thrash going to sit in that number 4 spot with Jonathan Burt back up to 5th. But look at the 73 of Daniel McConnell closing in on this battle slowly but surely as they come out of turn number 4. So it does look like we might be starting to get a little bit of fall off on those tires. Looks like the leaders are slowing down a couple tenths of a second. That's going to be the big question. How much fall off are these tires going to have? Who's gonna do well as the tires start to transition? Who's going to save a little bit? Who's going to be able to drive them a little bit more on the edge? This field could change positions quite often here as they cycle through this first tire run. All right, so Lovelace going to continue to lead as Asher looks to be closing back in on him. Asher hasn't really fallen off. He's still running right there in the same range as what his quick time is as they come out of turn number 4. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Lovelace going to continue to lead the way. Asher in second. Jared Jones in third. Mark Thrash in fourth. Make sure you guys get those likes, shares, and follows in. Let's get some people up in the stream here tonight. Smash the like button if you're over there on TikTok watching. That helps the stream a lot. The more you like it, the more they share it. As we are on with Mark Thrash, our 4th place car. It looks like Daniel McConnell has made his way around Jonathan Burt. Thank you for the likes, guys. Appreciate that, Damian. Appreciate that. As they come out of turn at number 2. Down. Oh my God, they are smoking the wall out of the turn. I think that was Tyler Thomas into the wall out of turn at number 4. Turn number 2. Mark Thrash going to ride the wall in turn number 3. So some of these guys really starting to slow down a little bit. Already, they struggled with the handling to start. As the handling starts to go away from the tire wear, it is going to get a whole lot worse. And chances are, if you weren't handling well from the start, it's only going to get worse. That tire wear is going to get absolutely amplified here tonight. As we see these guys these guys knocking the right fronts off, it does look like Riley Green has fallen out for the night. Ooh, big save. Let's jump on board with Lovelace as he does a lap around this track. We're going to jump in the cockpit. What's up, Clint? Just see how much he has to pedal this thing. Brandon, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. He's actually doing pretty good, just letting that thing rotate. Pretty good run for Lovelace here tonight. He's going to use a little bit of that lower level to help the car rotate there. As he comes out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway, Lovelace continuing to lead this one. Asher's not really gaining on him. They're kind of staying even right now. They'll trade off lap to lap. Jared Jones sitting in third. Mark Thrash still in fourth as Daniel McConnell is closing the gap in that number 73. Ooh, big bobble out of Daniel. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn at number 3. Daniel eating up those inches as they close into turn number 3 and 4. Closing on the back bumper of Mark Thrash as they come out of turn number 4, trying to put the pressure on him for that number 4 spot. Shane Haas going to have issues at the back. Shane Haas goes around. Shane's bumper's doing little twisty things in the wall. Shane Haas going to go down on pit road and take his fast repair as he went around out of turn number 2. We're going to take a look and see what happened. Turn 2 has been biting him all night long. He is just going to lose the back end of that car. Oh, he almost saves it and noses it in. That is unfortunate for Shane Haas, as he has to go down on pit road, get that fast repair, gets a new car. He'll come back out as Lovelace continues to lead. So the lady in black has claimed a couple victims already. Shane Haas and Riley Green. Riley Green is out of the race. Expect Shane Haas to possibly pull back out on the track. He is still on pit road. Still on pit road. We'll see if he gets back out there as Lovelace continues to lead, pulling back away from Asher. So Shane Haas is back out on the track. Looks like this battle is evened out a little bit. Daniel McConnell has stopped gaining on Mark Thrash as they come down the back straightaway. Kind of pretty even between these three cars. Expect these guys to possibly be racing a little bit more. Here comes David McConnell closing in on this battle. He's a bit quicker than these guys. So David closing the gap. He wants a piece of that number 4 action. You know, David Mayo was a little bit slow on the start. He has started to even out with the rest of the field here. I am curious if his tire wear is going to be low enough that we could see him start racing his way up through the field. He is closing in on Bill Sleep at this moment as they come out of turn number 2. Closing in a lot on Bill Sleep out of turn number 2. Oh, Mark Thrash has issues. Daniel McConnell goes around. Let's go take a look and see what. So Mark's going to grab the wall here. McConnell going to go around him. McConnell up the track. He's going to get the wall. Mark Thrash going to take advantage. Good little battle here for 4th. Mark Thrash takes it back. And then McConnell is going to take it back, I think, in turn number 1 and 2. Back and forth with mistakes for these guys. Yeah, Mark's going to get the wall, I think, out of turn 2 here. Oh, maybe not. Oh, Mark Thrash has made his way back around McConnell. So these guys swap positions a couple times here as Jonathan Burt putting the pressure on the number 73 now. Good 3-car battle for 4th. I'm keeping an eye on the battle for the lead. Only 0.3 of a second between 1st and 2nd. But right now, this is the battle on the track. McConnell got a little loose, might have grabbed the wall a little bit there, able to hold on to it as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, here comes Jonathan Burt looking up underneath McConnell down the front straightaway, side by side into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, McConnell gets the wall. Burt able to take advantage. He's going to take that number 5 spot. McConnell falling back to McConnell. So David and Daniel single file out of turn number 2. Battle of the McConnells back here for the number 6 spot. Shane Haas up in this group. He's gotten a fast repair and some fresh tires. He's just going to kind of roll behind these guys as it stands right now. Mark Thrash sitting in the number 4 spot, trying not to make mistakes. Jonathan Burt closing the gap a little bit on entry there, but he's going to lose coming out of turn number 2. Oh, Jonathan gets the wall. McConnell not able to take advantage as they head into turn number 3. So Daniel McConnell gets it moving forward. I'll tell you what, David taking a little bit of different lane than these guys. Using that lower lane to help the car rotate. He enters in low and rolls it around the bottom of that corner. So a little bit of different strategy out of David McConnell as these guys head through turn number 1 and 2. So we got 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, all nose to tail, and then the lap car of Shane Haas as they head into turn number 3. Right now is all about not making mistakes. Mark Thrash going to grab the wall in 3 and 4 there. Oh, McConnell. Daniel McConnell gets the wall. He's going to lose a spot. Jonathan Burt going to get up underneath Mark Thrash. Battle for the number 4 spot. Mark's going to grab the wall. Jonathan Burt's going to take it as they come out of turn number 2. Here comes Thrash back. Oh, he gets in the back of him. Wrecking out of turn number 2. Caution flag comes out. Joe, thank you for the follow. I think I beat Moody to the button. Yep. Oh, Mark just gets into him. Goes around. David's going to get a piece of that. Caution flag comes out for the first time here tonight. We are 37 laps into this one. So these guys going down on pit road. Going to get some tires, some much needed tires. What's up, Ryan? What's up, buddy? David stays out in the number 54. Maybe he just wanted the lap lead here as he drops his bumper heading into turn number 1 and 2. That is unfortunate for the number 54 machine. He just can't catch a break. Last week he had a couple issues, no fault of his own. Here again tonight, just kind of caught up in other people's stuff. Oh, they're all over the place. Oh, damn, Mark took a play out of Landon's playbook there, didn't he?
He absolutely did. Yeah, that was fun. We had such a good run between us three trying to battle for 4th. I had such a good time. I only had 50 seconds of damage.
Yeah, that's not too bad. I am live.
Yeah. I figured.
I did make it up. So it started to work right before, and I had to do a backlink in to get the ticker up, but because it's still not working 100%. But at least I got the ticker. So Jonathan, you're looking fast here tonight. 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, all really close. Do you feel pretty good about a solid top 5 in this one if you can keep that car clean?
Absolutely do. I didn't have to use my fast repair, so I only had 50 seconds of total damage. I got half of it done. Just need a little bit of love on it with maybe a fast yellow to get the rest of it fixed.
Well, go out there. Yeah. Go out there, have some fun, and remember, you owe Mark one.
I absolutely owe Mark one. God, he's at the back.
All right, buddy. Have fun.
All right. Thank you.
Ryan, there is only 11 cars left in this one. It started with 12. It's the end of the season for these guys. There's only this race and one more left. So it started out strong, but you know how these guys are. When they feel like they don't have a chance, they kind of stop racing. All right. So if this is your first time watching, these guys do run the old school rules. It'll be lap cars to the inside, lead lap cars to the outside as we look for the green flag out of turn number 4. Green flag is out as Lovelace is going to smoke the wall on the green. A little bit too much throttle for the 00 as now he's got to deal with Jared Jones as Shane Haas going to slide up in front of him. As they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Down into turn number 3. It is going to be Jared Jones in that number 3 spot trying to reel in Lovelace. We'll see if Jones takes it a little bit easier this time. We'll see if Jones takes it a little bit easier this time. Try to save some tire. Looks like Lovelace going to try to close the gap on Asher as they come out of turn number 2. Out of turn number 2. Oh, Mayo, get back up there. Mayo's going to get loose out of turn number 2, and he's going to fall back to the back of the pack. Ooh, it looks like Mark Thrash has went a lap down in the number 38. So Mark Thrash 1 lap down as these guys roll down the front straightaway. He's going to need a little bit of help here in that number 38 machine. I don't know how he ended up a lap down. So out of turn number 2, top three going to stay nose to tail as Daniel McConnell going to make his way around Bill Sleep. Bill Sleep getting out of the way, giving him the preferred line into turn number 3. Burt closing the gap now on Bill Sleep. Oh, Burt's going to get loose out of turn number 4. Chases that car down the track. He's able to hold on to it as they head for turn number 1. You know, I am curious if it's the right front or the right rear these guys got to worry about. I think it's probably both. You're trying to kind of set it in on that right front to kind of help it slow down and whoa up into the corners that carries much speed, and then getting on the throttle, and it's getting a little loose as Bert's going to bang the wall there in turn number 3 and 4. Oh, Shane Haas, there's a wall down there as he comes out of turn 4 sideways in that number 23. Well, he's used to doing that out of turn number 2. Does it out of turn number 4 this time as he's going to go ahead and roll that bottom side and let Tyler Thomas around. As they come out of turn number 2, he's going to roll back up on the track, gets loose again, and lets David McConnell to the outside. Back up to the front, it is going to be Asher Hansen leading the way. Zach Lovelace in second, Jared Jones in third. These guys going to stay nose to tail. This is looking pretty racy up at the front. We'll see if Jared Jones can keep those tires under him and not knock down the wall as they come out of turn number 2. Timothy, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Oh, here comes Lovelace putting the pressure on Asher. As they come down the front straightaway looking for 1 and 2. Lovelace closing the gap on entry. Mr. Timothy, thank you for the follow. As they come out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, Lovelace trying to close that gap. Asher has been pretty dominant here. He's got 3 wins. I think Lovelace might only have 2. I'd have to look at the points. Let's take a look at the points. Let you guys know where they are at. As we watch Lovelace close the gap. And with Lovelace closing the gap and not making the pass on Asher, it has allowed Jared Jones to close the gap behind him. Lovelace definitely putting the pressure on him as they head into turn number 3 and 4, side by side for that number 1 spot. Why am I not getting any points here? There it is. Lovelace has to fall back in line. Oh, I guess we put the points somewhere else. I have to take a look. I don't know. Apparently they put the points somewhere else. I have to go take a look. As Lovelace tries to put the move on Asher as they come out of turn at number 4. You know, quietly, we have the 73 of Daniel McConnell closing the gap on the top 3, trying to get up in this battle for the lead. Daniel McConnell has found some speed here tonight as they come out of turn number 2. Here comes Lovelace peeking down back to the bottom in turn number 3. He's going to shove it in pretty hard down there on that bottom side. Asher going to carry the momentum on the high side. They're going to drag race out of turn 4. Asher's going to carry that speed, and he is going to keep the lead that time by. So hard to pass here. You almost have to hope the guy in front of you makes a mistake, which is so easy to do as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Look at McConnell closing the gap in the 73. And Jonathan Burt, he's a ways back there on the straightaway, but he does have him in their sights. If these guys get racing, Jonathan Burt could end up in the mix as they come out of turn number 4. 51 laps in the books, 165 laps today. It is going to be a long night of racing for these guys. A lot of fatigue could set in. Oh, Asher got loose, almost overcorrected into the wall out of turn 2. Jumping on with Lovelace as he tries to make the move on Asher as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway, able to keep it up underneath them into turn number 1. He's going to shove it in hard. Asher going to keep it on that outside. Oh, Lovelace had a great run coming out of 2, but had to back out of it as Asher was in the way as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Here comes Lovelace back down low. Door to door through turn number 3 and 4 down the front straightaway. Asher going to have the advantage at the line. What's up? Hi, what's up, Denim? As they go single file out of turn number 2 this time, and McConnell has joined the party. He is there now on the back bumper of Jared Jones. So 4-car battle up here at the front as Lovelace continues to try to get up underneath Asher as they come out of turn at number 4. Asher trying to hold on to that lead. Pit him, pitnap him. Oh, Asher smokes the wall out of 2. Lovelace going to move down low. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Here comes Lovelace. He's going to try to complete the slide out of turn number 4. Can he get up to the top? He's going to go back to the point, move Asher back to second. So like I said, sometimes it takes a mistake. Lovelace continued to apply the pressure until Asher finally got the wall, able to take the lead away from him. Asher falling back to second. Nobody's really doing a whole lot. It looks like Shane Haas is down on pit road in that number 23. Asher stuck in the wall again in turn number 3 and 4. He's going to have Jared Jones all over the back of him. Jared Jones not able to take advantage, had to back out of it. They all lose ground on the leader as Lovelace starts to pull away. This track is so tough, so tricky. So easy to make mistakes. Grandma duties are done. What's up, John's mom? John's mom in the chat. As Lovelace continues to lead. Jonathan Burt back here in the number 5 spot. Nice and cozy all by himself. Not a whole lot of competition. David McConnell back here in 7th. David Mayo in 8th. Bill Sleep has fallen back to 9th. All right, so battle for the number 3 spot starting to heat up as Asher pulls away from these guys. Daniel McConnell putting the pressure on Jared Jones as they come down the front straightaway. Down into turn number 1 and 2. They got to be careful to continue to watch where they are running their lines through the turns. All right, buddy. Talk to you later. As McConnell going to close the gap down the back straightaway into turn number 3. They have to remember they are racing this track and not each other. As soon as they start racing each other, that is when the mistakes can happen, as Jared Jones seems to be struggling with the handling a little bit now on that 99, a few laps into this run. So they pitted on lap 38. So we are about 20 laps. This is about when the tires start going a little bit on these guys. So we are starting to see that fall off as Jared Jones tries to hold strong in that number 99. Asher has picked up the pace and slowly gaining back on Lovelace. Whoa, McConnell going to grab the wall. So McConnell going to get a little wall in turn number 1 and 2 as they come down the back straightaway. This battle up front starting to pick up again as Asher has found another gear, closing the gap. Last time a 1/10.5 faster than Lovelace. Let's see what it is this time at the line. Yeah, it's pretty good racing. I was a little worried, honestly. So Asher a little bit quicker again, about a little more than a 1/2 tenth quicker. What's up, Demon? I see you out there. 43 out of 60 set time in your thing. Damn, that had to be crazy. So Lovelace continuing to roll that 00 as Asher closes the gap. You know, Lovelace is using that lower lane there below the dotted lines to help this car rotate. I wonder if that is helping his tires. We're going to find out. Just now getting to eat Eat some food, Demon. All right. You can show me later. As Lovelace continues to lead Asher, trying to close the gap as they come out of turn number 4. This Jared Jones and McConnell battle has calmed down. Jonathan Burt trying to turn up the pace. David McConnell, as they are closing in on Daniel. And right now, the fastest car on the track. No, it isn't the fastest car on the track. I take that back. Fastest car on the track are the leaders, and they're running almost identical times. Okay. Lovelace going to continue to lead. Asher tries to close the gap. I think Asher just kind of wants to keep his distance. Let Lovelace run his laps. See if Lovelace burns off those tires. Nice, Demon. As they come out of turn number 4, it's going to be 65 laps complete. We got it's 135 laps. I thought it was 165. All right, so we are doing better than I thought. And I got to go change. For some reason, I thought it was 165 laps, but it is 135 laps. So we're going to go ahead and fix that. Not that anybody really cares. I think I care more. How long till the next pit? I don't know. I honestly don't know how long we have on a set. You know, these guys are wanting to pit as soon as they can. I got to imagine they're probably going to try to split this. Yeah, we're just about halfway. What's up, Robert? Good to see you on a Tuesday. For some of the pavement stuff. One more week for Texas Speed. Next week, the season finale. Next week, the season finale at Phoenix. Could be an interesting one. Or at Texas. Sorry, Texas. Should be an interesting one. So 68 laps into this one. We are at the halfway point now. Right? Yeah, halfway now. As they come across the line. I have to imagine that they're going to want to pit. I don't know. Sometime before lap 100, I would imagine. I don't know when they have to pit. Hey, Moody.
Hey.
Do we know when they have to pit?
I have no idea.
Demon said Mark Thrash is slow. How did Mark end up going a lap down?
I'm not 100% sure. He missed the pit road entry when the pits opened. And he went and turned his car around, went in reverse to make the pit road. But he got a black flag for it, but I cleared it. So I'm not 100% sure. Unless iRacing goofed.
Blessed be Mark Thrash.
But, yeah, I don't know. That's weird. I just noticed it until now.
Well, you know, Demon pinned Mark Thrash is slow on TikTok. Demon said it's Loft. Demon's calling it Loft.
I mean, Mark did do that to Johns. I mean...
Oh, Daniels picked up the pace, caught Jared Jones again. We got a battle for the number 3 spot brewing again. Daniel McConnell is fast tonight.
He definitely showed pace. for sure. He just needs to.
Yeah,
have a
he got the wall and lost a ton of ground on Jared. That was
And if we're being honest, both Jared and Daniel have been really strong. Jared's really been surprising on that.
Jared's strong. He's got a little bit of fall off. He's still learning that tire wear stuff on asphalt.
He's had good short run speed from what I've seen, but he kind of has fallen off on the long run for sure. But still, though, it's very good runs out of both of them. The battle for the lead's not going nowhere neither.
No, that one's kind of slowed up a little bit.
It's still right there though.
Somebody's asking me odd questions in TikTok. Mark Thrash is on pit road. Thrash is on pit road. So I-55 tomorrow.
Yep.
Are you excited?
Hey, hopefully we can have a good showing and not step on it. Hopefully.
Yeah. He'll sleep off the pace.
I'll definitely will run stronger there than I did last night. So yeah. Hopefully.
So the question I had on TikTok is, why did Harriet Tubman lead the freed people to freedom? Because I guess technically they weren't freed until they got to a place where they could be freed. Robert says, I'm a dirt guy for sure, but anything 5/8 or shorter is... Darlington's not bad. It'd be nice if we had a bigger field.
Yeah, no, Darlington's
and
a good track.
Would you let your wife talk to blacks? Well, I'm not married, but why would I care? Yeah, I love the short track race, and Moody will agree with that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jones gets the wall.
Lovelace got the wall there, too.
Bill Sleep down on pit road. I think everybody's gotten the wall.
Yeah, honestly, at that point. I will say, though, the battle between Mark, Daniel, and John, when they were all right there with each other.
That was great.
Early, that was great.
It's so hard because you can watch. You watch Daniel get there. He races the track, gets up to him, and as soon as he gets to him, he starts making those mistakes. Because if you're not racing the track, that's what happens here. You got, even though you got other people around you, you still got to race the track.
You still got to race the track. Yeah, exactly. That is the key to running well at Darlington. You have to race the track in order to be fast. I mean, you still have other people to race, but they're not the main priority. You got to really focus on racing the track itself.
Now, I know Mayo has gone a lap down, but I don't know if you've noticed, but when everybody else's laps start falling off, his laps are still staying. He's evening out with everybody at one point and actually gaining after a little while. I don't know if you've noticed that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's up to P8. Definitely he's got a respectable run going.
Yeah.
I mean, for sure. I mean,
Bill Sleep.
Him and Bill both have been improving throughout the season for sure. I mean,
Bill Sleep's on pit road again. Did he?
We might be seeing the start of pit stops. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not sure how many laps you can go on a full tank here. But I'm pretty sure this would have to be a 2-stop race with how this track works. I'm pretty sure, but
I'm not really sure what's going on with Bill. Bill's down on pit road right now.
And did he get some damage maybe? He's got damage on the right front fender. So, unless he's got a black flag or something. No?
Yeah, I see that damage.
Doesn't have a black
He doesn't have
flag.
a meatball. Yeah, I don't see a black flag, so
yeah.
Not sure.
And I know he hasn't taken his fast repair neither, so I'm not 100% sure what's going on there.
Yeah.
So I guess that was an unscheduled pit stop on Bill's part.
Shane Haas coming back off of pit road. He struggled. Turn 2 has not been his friend.
Yeah, it's not.
This week or last week.
Yeah, last week. I think last week was worse for him because turn 2 got him every time it seemed like.
Oh, another exciting one.
Yeah, well, to be fair though, like that little early battle we had in that mid pack, that's the only really good thing we've seen in the last couple weeks. So, I mean, it is what it is, I reckon. Oh, Shane. Oh, Shane's got no right front. Shane's right front has
Oh,
exited the
rip
building.
Shane. Rip Shane. Let's go back and take a
Gotta
look
go
and
back.
see.
Yeah, let's go back and watch. Oh no. Oh right, he lost it. Oh, he lost it off a 4 this time.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, and then he lost it. The wheel officially left the car at turn 1.
So he smoked it in turn 2, coming out of turn 2.
Yeah, he got loose out of 4.
And that might have knocked the steering off. And then he destroys it out of turn 4. Oh my god.
The wheel fell off his car finally going into turn 1, so
Well, that's going to be the end of Shane Haas's night. David McConnell down on pit road.
Yep.
Getting a fresh set of rubbers. Brand new sneakers.
Like it does look like we got pit stops going on, I think.
Oh, here comes Daniel. Daniel's hitting pit road.
You also got to remember with this track, this is the toughest pit road to get onto.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough pit road. You know, Daniel's short pitting this. It looks like there's about they're right around a second or more fall off right now. So, he's going to gain a lot when he comes out with fresh tires.
He very well could. I mean, it's
40, 50 cars might be too much for iRacing at this track, but it would be nice to have about 20, 25.
20 or 25 would have made the racing a little bit better, I think.
Yeah. Oh, Lovelace just got sideways out of turn number 2, leading this thing. Here comes our leader. Oh, he's trying not to lose. He missed pit road. Asher's down on pit road. Lovelace misses pit road. Drama, drama, drama. Oh, Lovelace is going to be kicking himself for that one. Oh, he smokes the wall in 1 and 2.
Oh, man.
Oh, no. Mistakes leading to more mistakes.
Just like Denny Hamlin 2017 missed pit road.
Oh, man.
Down from it. He's in now. Oh,
he's beating the mini stock too. Oh, he I'll tell you what, he probably gained some speed there.
Oh, he sped. I think he ended up speeding.
No black flag. No black flag.
No black. Oh, he must have caught it just in time. It looked like he was really fast.
Yeah, well, he was trying to make up for what he lost from missing, which is not going to be enough. And Jonathan Burke going to inherit the lead. You know, Jonathan, he's going to go for the long run. You know, it's so easy for somebody to make a mistake.
You got Jared in the pits too. Jared Jones.
Yeah, Jared down on pit road. Tyler Thomas has not pitted yet, so he's got a pit still. So somebody could still make a mistake, and this could, you know, would it be
exit in the pits? Gonna put Jonathan Burt officially into the lead now.
Well, Lovelace is gonna. Oh, Lovelace off! Oh my God, Asher just misses him. So Asher is gonna inherit the lead when Jonathan does hit pit road.
I was gonna go low and you go by.
Yeah, ideally he's gonna take the lead.
Jonathan down on pit road now. Now, I don't know how the left side tire wear is. What are the chances? Well, they need enough fuel to make it the rest of the way. I was going to say, what are the chances that somebody takes just right sides?
Very slim. I doubt anybody would do that, honestly.
Ask them how it tastes.
Important. Tires are so important here. You have to take 4. I mean, just no matter the circumstance.
I'll tell you what, Lovelace is working for the lead again, and Lovelace has been fast tonight.
He has.
He is outdone Asher tonight.
Jonathan Burt in the pits.
Yeah, he's been on pit road. Are you on replay?
No, mine's live. Lovelace battle for the leads going on.
And Bert's coming off. Here's Lovelace up underneath.
Side by side off of 4.
And they got Mark Thrash. Hey, you've been in this position side by side with Lovelace and Mark Thrash, the lap car in front of you.
Yep. This is the worst track too, so thankfully I'm not racing because I know how it would end.
Especially if Mark was in front of you.
0. I posted 0 front.
Back on point. Oh, Mark's going to grab the wall, trying to stay out of the way. Lovelace's going to pass up underneath him. Oh, he's sideways. Oh, my God. That could have been devastating for Lovelace. Lovelace is going to take the lead back. Hopefully settles in a little bit.
The thing with Mark is he ain't going to let them by neither.
Oh, Mark is loose.
They're gonna pass him regardless. Oh, he's in the wall.
Yeah, he put it in the wall not to take out Asher. I don't know if you noticed there. Got loose out of 2 and turned it hard into the wall. Not sure if he's got any damage. No meatball.
As long as we don't get a caution here, this is gonna be the race to the end.
I think he hit it about the best way I think Mark hit it about the best way he could have there, because he got it mostly with the nose when he turned right into it instead of with the right side, and this wall does like to tear off those right fronts.
It does.
Look who's sitting in third. Jared Jones must have not had a very good pit stop. He's back in the number 5 spot, but Daniel McConnell is in third. Yep. Oh, as I say that, he scrapes the wall through turn number 3 and 4. But you know, if these leaders have a hard time here, something happens. You know, McConnell could be in the catbird seat, because these guys, if they get racing, could get together.
It's definitely not over.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting as Lovelace continues to lead Asher in second, Daniel McConnell in third. Got a battle back here between David McConnell and Tyler Thomas.
I think that's for 5th, I believe, too. Yep, it is. It's like David got in front of Tyler.
Tyler Thomas still has not pitted.
Oh, he is not pitted?
Still has not pitted. Big Dog with the follow. Appreciate that. Big Dog, 1998, Darlington, South Carolina. As we're watching a Darlington race. Yeah, you could. You don't have a far drive to this track yourself. Waiting for the yellows, says Demon. We need one of those moody yellows. Mark Thrash on pit road.
Only about 30 minutes or so from Darlington.
Mark Thrash on pit road.
And I will say, if you've never had the chance to get to Darlington, I highly suggest it. It is really cool.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun when I went there. You know, about the only time you couldn't see is when they're directly in front of you.
Yeah.
All right, looks like did Mark just take a fast repair?
I have no idea. Maybe.
No, he did not. He did not. He did not. He's got damn.
I think he's been 2 laps down the whole race, just about, or at least since the pit stop started.
Oh, is Mark done? Mark left.
Mark is done. All right.
All right, so Mark is done. That means Bill Sleep is going to go ahead and take that spot away from him. That'll put Mark in the 10th position tonight, as Shane Haas and Riley Green have already retired from this race.
Yep, so we're going to have a Mayo Bill Sleep top 10 again.
Right.
Very good.
Mayo's having a great run. I am proud of Mayo tonight.
And I will say, if Mayo gets a caution, well, not anymore, but Tyler Thomas is now the free pass position.
Well, Tyler Thomas is down on pit road, so we don't know how long this is going to take. Mayo could pass him. So Mayo just passed him. So Mayo is still going to be that first car 1 lap down.
Yeah, so,
that moves Mayo up to 7th. If a couple things fall in line right, I mean, a couple people take off the right front or something, Mayo could get a top 5 here tonight.
Well, he's definitely been sniffing right at the top 5.
Yeah. If Mayo gets a top
5 early.
If Mayo gets 5th, I'm going to interview 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 5th.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, we was hoping for a yellow. He definitely was, Demon.
Mayo's
He
now
just
in
didn't
the,
get it.
7th.
Oh, what's
the
he
thing is,
doing?
you
What's
gotta remember-
Tyler? Tyler's gone.
What happened to Tyler? Oh, Tyler's still in
He
the
had a
pits.
black flag, maybe?
No. No black.
Yep, 34 laps to go. Asher still
he's
keeping
out.
Lovelace
He's
within. Yeah, I see.
Tyler's out.
There'll be 2
now
more
Mayo's-
spots for Bill Sleep.
Mayo's not really racing anybody, so I mean, a caution right now. I mean, he's easily back in the race. So I mean, at this point, we got 7 cars left running,
Yeah.
and positions are right in front of them. But we need a caution here.
Yeah, he needs to get back on that lead lap to have a chance. He does better as these tires wear. So he's going to need a caution like now because everybody's going to come on pit road for tires. Thank you for the share, user 729-517-1620195. Like that?
A lot of numbers. Jesus.
All right, it does look like Lovelace is starting to pull Asher a little bit. Asher was keeping it close, but a 10th quicker last time. We'll see if he's able to pull a little bit more here on this lap. Man, I could only imagine how bad Lovelace was beating himself up for missing pit road. And somehow he still makes it work. I'll tell you what, that pit entrance, when he did make it, has a lot to do with what kept him in this race.
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely.
Lovelace is
He
killing
sent
it
that
tonight,
thing
best.
there.
Matt's in the chat.
Hello, Matt. Matt is down in Florida, apparently.
Yeah, he's down there.
Didn't,
You know what they say about Florida, right?
What do they say about Florida?
Come on vacation, leave on probation.
Yeah, Matt, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that, Matt.
And also, why didn't you take your sim rig? Not cool like that.
All right, so it does look like, well, Mayo got loose off of turn 2. It does look like Asher was able to reel in Lovelace a little less than a half a tenth last lap.
Mayo into the pits. Mayo into the pits.
Mayo's in a good spot. I guess, might as well pit now, get some tires.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not going to gain. He's not going to lose. Bill Sleep quite a few, is 10 laps behind him. As Asher is definitely starting to reel in Lovelace again. So a couple good laps bringing Asher back into the mix here. This could get real interesting for the win here tonight as we are less than 30 laps to go. 28 laps to go at the line. So 28 laps. So 28 laps. What's your plan if you're in Asher's seat right now trying to catch Lovelace? Are you trying to catch him, or are you just trying to conserve those tires a little bit, pick off just a little bit at a time?
That might be what he's trying to do, is just conserve a little bit and then just wait for the final 10 or 15 or so, because I mean, you still have over, we're inside 30 to go now, essentially. So I mean, you can't wait too long, but you can't go too early neither. So.
Matthew says, no, Disney World.
No.
Well, look. Things could happen at Disney World. You might touch the wrong princess. Snow White is not sleeping. All right, so Lovelace going to lead the way as he's got lap traffic up ahead. If these guys do not make it easy on Lovelace, this is going to... Sleep's going to get out of the way.
Yep.
And no, Sleep's going to stay down. I was going to say Lovelace caught him at the right spot. Asher was not going to catch him at the right spot, but Bill Sleep stayed down low. David McConnell, the last car on the lead lap, just ahead of these guys.
David will
25 laps to go here tonight. Oh my God. Lovelace almost ran him over.
Hey, he almost did.
Hey, Zach, you were almost able to tell us what David had for dinner there.
I was thinking about doing my best Willie B impression.
Do you know when iRacing might be coming out with IMSA Super? I don't know. I have no idea. I thought it was part of the deal to get Oswego, and it may be. And iRacing is just taking their time.
Super Modified is supposed to be coming to iRacing. Apparently, from what I heard, like when Oswego, I think it's a.
It was supposed to be part of the deal. Is what it was supposed to be.
I believe.
Yeah, we have five cars on the lead lap.
I do believe they've already scanned a Super Modified. So I mean, I think it's pretty much official. It just haven't. I guess with everything else, with the NASCAR release coming out here today.
Well, yeah, they've been just concentrating on that NASCAR 2025 because they've been updating all the NASCAR stuff on iRacing because they've been redoing it for the NASCAR 25.
I do believe now that the game is fully out now. I do think you'll probably see some big improvements coming to iRacing here and some cool stuff.
Hopefully we get some improvements on the dirt side.
Yep, they did say in the season 4 video that is one of their priorities is to improve the dirt racing. So that's I definitely think something that needs to be done. So
they did say they're working on AI for dirt too. Which to me is huge because I mean, what is better than throwing a dirty slide job on Nimcross?
And not get mad or banned about it. Yeah, absolutely.
You remember that time you banned me, Nim?
Sorry.
Bill sleeping.
On me there.
Bill sleeping. Daniel having issues back there.
Sorry, it was probably John's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I don't know. All of a sudden my screen froze on me, and wow.
So Jonathan Burt, the last car on the lead lap.
Somebody's got yeah.
I don't know why we're talking about that. We all know it's usually Moody's fault.
I mean, if you want a Moody caution, all you gotta do is ask.
No, those are wrong. Yeah, I think they'll be fun. We've done some stuff over there, like the Indy cars. The Indy cars, Kyle Perry says drives a lot like the Super Modified at Oswego on iRacing.
The Indy cars?
The Indy cars, yeah.
Nice. Well, I mean, I'm not.
And Kyle Perry would know. Yep, yeah. 18 to go. 18 laps to go. Kyle got the championship. Did we talk about that last week? Maybe.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah.
You told me about that. Yeah.
Yeah, he got the championship.
Yeah.
So it was the Matt Williamson and Richard Murtaugh show this weekend at Super Dirt Week.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, these guys are about to finish up here. Spiffy, thank you for the follow. They only have one race left, but I don't know if they're going to do another one. We've run some stuff. I don't know if you like to run asphalt or dirt. We run Woo on Thursdays, which is wide open on Thursdays. It's usually like some kind of super speedway version, whether it's street stocks at Michigan or Charlotte or Indy cars at Talladega. Usually a lot of fun. That is first 45 cars to join get to run that. And then Wednesdays we host ARCA Dirt, which is a ton of fun. First 24 cars to join that session get to run. We break them down to 16 for the feature.
No, we don't do Talladega. We don't do Daytona or iRacing Super Speedway for.
We don't do Daytona. Daytona just ends up being a shit show because it's so narrow. What's up, Shadow?
Well,
What's up?
I will say something now with Daytona, with the back straightaway being entirely asphalt now. It's easier to miss wrecks there now. I would say, so. But now iRacing Super Speedway, that is just net code galore waiting to happen.
It's just
and it's a weird. It's stupid.
So Lovelace is extending his lead as he closes in on his teammate to put him a lap down. Coming down the back straightaway, it is going to be Lovelace leading, Asher second, Daniel McConnell third, Jared Jones fourth, and Jonathan Burt, your top five right now. Everybody's pretty spread out right now. The closest battle on the track is actually Lovelace and Hansen.
Yeah, I mean, and it's a second, nearly a second and a half. It's
a second, 1.8, 1.08, 1.12. As Lovelace extends it. This is iRacing.
Yeah, it's 1.153.
PC only, PC only, Shadow. If you want, you could always click on my profile. My Discord link is in the profile. The Asher was sideways out of the turn there. He is losing ground. He's got to feel like he's in a weird spot.
He's probably got a right rear tire left, if I had to guess, if the way he's pushing, or his right front starting to go.
Yeah, it is closing in. We are getting close. It's going to be, it is 12 laps to go here now. And Lovelace is not, I mean, he's catching his teammate, but he's not like catching, well, he just caught him a ton out of turn two. Just to say, not terribly fast, but Jonathan Burt trying to stay alive on the lead lap here as they're going to close in on 11 to go when Lovelace crosses the line this time, and Burt's going to just get out of the way. You know, that's not a dumb move. He can get in line if something does happen where the caution flag comes out. He will get his lap back. If not, he's got one last lap to do here tonight, and I don't think he's going to mind that any.
Right.
Oh, Asher just smoked the wall out of turn two.
Yeah, that's
absolutely smoked it. He is giving it all she's got. Oh. It doesn't matter how many times he tries, he's not going to make that turn any wider.
Yeah. Unless you're Mark.
Unless you're Mark. Yeah, he is 2 seconds back. He is fading.
Yeah, it's
so Monday nights we broadcast openers. So we do the supers, we do the big blocks, the supers, the 360 sprints, and the UMP modifieds. Top split officials. Tuesdays we've been doing this, but I may switch it up and put something on Tuesdays when this is over. Wednesdays we do the Arca Dirt series. Yeah, tires are definitely gone. And then Thursday we do Woot, which is wide open on Thursday. So just Mondays and Wednesdays are our dirt days. We don't do any of the mini stocks or the on dirt or the street stocks. Honestly, the best thing we have done on dirt are the Arca cars. The Arca cars are the best dirt car right now. This is Gen 4. This is Gen 4 Arca cars.
And it's not even a...
Or Gen 4. It's not even Arca cars. It's the Gen 4 Cup cars. So lovely. The Arca cars, when we do the Arca Dirt, the Arca Dirt is the newer Arca car. Sorry. Yep. It's the newer Arca car. They race so good on dirt. It's the best racing dirt car right now.
Which shows you how
a lot of people say they drive like a hobby stock. Some people we know that run them in real life. Super fun. You have to really drive the cars. It is a ton of fun. All right, so Lovelace, 6 laps to go for the 00. 6 more laps to go. He's just got to keep it clean and out of the wall. Asher, solid second here tonight. Matt could have gotten here and beat him tonight if Matt hadn't decided that Disney was more important than iRacing.
Right.
I mean, who picks their family in Disney before iRacing? You know, Asher is, he was quite a bit off the pace. Daniel McConnell's quicker, but he's 9 seconds back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not picky. We try to work with each other. We try and help people. We got a couple rookies in D class out there. We try and work with each other. The Arca Dirt series, I really want to grow it big enough where I can have 2 series, kind of like a pro and a rookie series. 4 laps to go. Lovelace leads the way in the 00. He can just kind of breathe and back up those corners at this point. He's got a huge lead right now as Asher is 5.3 seconds back. And he's going to come around. He's going to have 3 laps to go. Oh, as he smokes the wall in 3 and 4.
He smokes the wall, yep. And I will say this is much needed for him too, especially after the race he had last week at New Hampshire. He did not catch a break last week.
And I'll tell you what, hell of a run for Daniel McConnell.
Yeah,
sitting in 3rd.
Impressive.
He needed this too. Sure. And David Mayo is up to 6th.
Nice.
I think Daniel's out. Or David's out. David is out.
David is out. That's why Mayo's up to 6th. I feel like you should still
2 laps
interview regardless.
2 laps to go in the 00. 2 laps to go.
It's definitely been a minute since Lovelace. I don't know how long it's been since.
Yeah, he did that. He's got it. It's actually pretty cool. He's got the Texas where the DuPont normally is. He did a good job with that. Lovelace going to come out of turn number 4. White flag in the air for the 00 as he's got one more time around. All he's got to do is keep the fenders and the wheels on it as he comes through turn number 1 and 2. Smacks the wall just a little bit. Out of turn 2, down the back straightaway. Much needed performance out of Zach Lovelace. Definitely had a disappointing moment in the middle of the race, missing pit road under green flag pit stops. Nails it the next time around, able to catch Asher and pass him back for the lead and pull away as Zach Lovelace takes the win here tonight at Darlington.
Asher will get P2
Asher's going to come across 2nd.
McConnell brings home a strong P3.
Definitely good finish.
David
Jared
Mayo,
Jones.
P6.
Jared Jones going to come around across in that number 4 spot. Jonathan Burt in 5th. David Mayo in 6th. Good runs for these guys here tonight.
And Lovelace will go to the start finish.
He's going to go celebrate. Much needed celebration. It's going to be Lovelace with the win here tonight. Asher Hansen in 2nd. Daniel McConnell in 3rd. Going to be Jared Jones in that number 4 spot. Jonathan Burt in 5th. David Mayo in 6th. David McConnell going to be in 7th here tonight. Bill Sleep in 8th. Tyler Thomas in 9th. Going to be Mark Thrash in 10th. Shane Haas 11th. Riley Green in 12th. And Thomas Wyatt did not grid up. Oh, he killed him. All right, we're going to pause it there because that's a great picture. All right. Yeah, it happens. Look, you got to remember, I rating's forever. Safety rating is temporary. All right, we got to go get Daniel. And we got to go get David Mayo. Because David Mayo had a good finish. David Mayo.
Hey there, buddy. How you doing?
Hey, 6th place, buddy.
Yeah, I'll take it. I mean, 5 laps down, just kept running, and me and the wall or one, it was fun. Had a good time.
I think the wall was one with everybody.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, you know, the theme behind this is nobody's going to get the Darlington stripe. They're going to get the Texas Speed. Darlington's going to get the Texas Speed stripe. And you guys definitely tried to put those Texas Speed stripes down.
Yes, we did.
I said if you got 5th, I was going to interview you anyway, but you got 6th. It was close enough.
Close enough, yeah.
I'm telling you though, when the tires started wearing in, what's up, Kenny? Your speeds evened out and even got faster. I watched you close in and you passed a couple people here tonight, man. This track, slow and steady, definitely made for a good race.
Yeah, really, yeah. I saved tires a lot there at the end there. I dropped, as soon as the race took off, I dropped to the back and just kind of saved tires the whole time. And then I hit the wall one time good there, and it really busted me up. So I had to go in and get my fast repair and then come back out. And then just ran it pretty steady after that, and a couple little more wall shots. It was, had to, so nature of the beast, I guess.
Everybody tried to widen this track tonight and it just didn't work. But
Yes.
good run. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Oh, of course, definitely want to appreciate you for what you do for us. We have a good time. You always put on a great show for everybody. Texas Speed for having this, and I'd like to thank my teammates, everybody over there at MDI. Appreciate you guys helping out. And of course, I want to thank John's mom. Appreciate what she does and everybody, and had a good time tonight. It was great.
Definitely a good race. Good race tonight,
Thanks,
David. I'll send you back down to Bill.
Appreciate that. All right, buddy.
All right. I had to bring him in. That was a good finish for Mayo.
He deserves it.
All right. So McConnell, Daniel, man, what a run here tonight. You had some speed. You and Jared Jones, every time you got close to him, it seems like you make a little mistake, grab that wall, but you definitely had some speed in that 73 tonight.
Yeah, no, honestly, probably one of the easiest track car combos I've ever run. Sometimes you're just naturally gifted at difficult stuff, I guess. But this is where I was able to shine for sure.
Yeah, definitely a good race for you. You got in a little late because you like to come in late. Took you a few laps to kind of get your feet under you. You guys had a great race for fourth place for a little while there.
Yeah.
Then there was a little wreck, and then you had some good pit stops, and you stayed up with the front of the field for quite a while there. I mean, you had some pace. You just needed a little bit of luck on your side.
Just the longevity of it. I think I was probably using too much stuff too early, and I mean, obviously, I think I had fastest lap, and just after that, probably, I don't know, say 30 laps into my last stint, just watch Asher and Zach pull away. But definitely a fun battle with Jarrett towards the beginning, and he hit a wall, I hit a wall, I hit a wall, he hit a wall. Just a little trading back and forth. But
Yeah, you did that with Mark too.
Yeah. But it was fun race.
Well, great run here tonight. You got any friends, family, sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
No, I'm just kidding. Everybody, Texas Speed, appreciate everybody, MDI. Obviously my parents, fiance or wife, not fiance. And then John's mom.
Great run here tonight. Appreciate you, and maybe you can capitalize on the finale next week and get a little better position.
I'm going for the win.
Got to get that W. Asher, you met your match. Darlington was not your friend today, but second place, still a strong finish. Lovelace just had an extra gear.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I, could sort of keep pace with him, but that is if I'm absolutely perfect. He was, way faster than me. I was even worse than tire wear. But I thought it was good. I had fun. I mean, I didn't know if I was even gonna, make it tonight because I'm so tired. So.
This track is difficult. You're very good at saving tires, but for some reason tonight it seemed like it was a little harder than usual. What makes this track so difficult?
Well, you kind of have to burn tires of this track. You kind of have to dime in the corner to be fast. What was it in 1 and 2, and then in 3 and 4, I would just try to run the top, and maybe hopefully that I wouldn't burn as much tires as Zachary because he was running the send it in there and then cut back down. I don't know, but yeah, you kind of have to burn tires of this track. It's just who can be as fast without burning too much tire, and Zachary was the best at it.
Well, great run here tonight. Why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Thanks for Texas Speed Sim Racing for allowing me to race in this league. It's been a blast for the first 11 weeks here, and we can finish it off next week. And thanks John's mom. Thank you for broadcasting, and thanks Darm for race control.
And sounds like you need to meet your pillow.
Probably.
You're gonna be thanking your pillow in a minute. Zach Lovelace, man. Whew, what a night. You had a fast car, had to battle a little bit with Asher. That thing was hooked up, but let's talk about that pit stop. You missed pit road, had to be frustrated with yourself, going to turn one, grab the wall. Everything seemed to be falling apart, and you absolutely nailed the next entrance. Barely got that thing down to speed, come out just behind Asher, and make your way around him. You had to be so relieved after being frustrated.
Yeah, I don't think I could have been a little later on the brakes there at all without spinning off. Nobody told me I was pitting that lap, including myself. I just I saw Asher doing it, and in my mind I thought, oh, I can make that. There's a lot of tarmac down here, and so I threw it down the gear, and immediately saw that yellow commit line come up, and realized that I had just taken a couple seconds off my lap time for nothing because I was never gonna make it, and all I could think that whole time was I was just kicking myself about how I just threw away, the lead there. But yeah, we nailed the next one. I really was chancing it with the speed coming in. The only place I didn't push it on that pit stop was coming into the box itself because I've overrun it plenty of times and I don't want to repeat that. But yeah, I got out of the pits, slid it back onto the track. When I was coming up, I didn't know I was going to go that high up. I wasn't trying to throw a block on Asher, and I guess that's kind of why I stayed middle, if that makes any sense, because I figured he could go either way at that point. It probably looked like I just pulled right in front of him and tried to just park it there coming off a pit road. Not my intention.
It definitely looked like you were trying to pull a Mark.
Yeah, no. The only person pulling a Mark was Mark tonight, and I mean, he was, he's the best at it. Yeah, it just, I mean, it's a mistake, but you can't not make mistakes at this track. I mean, you can try and minimize them and have your mistakes be shorter and less impactful, but you're always going to make mistakes. It's such a hard track to concentrate at. So it was just getting lucky that I never picked up wheel damage the times that I got the line wrong and checked into the wall outside of 2 or just sending it a little too deep. I was really trusting Asher on a lot of those laps when I'd come off of a 4 right behind him that he wasn't about to grab the wall, because that would have been both of us right there. But it's just the nature of the beast. But it's a lot of fun running it. It's every lap is an adventure.
It definitely seemed like when you guys tried to pass, it was really hard in 1 and 2. You really had to give somebody room coming out of 2 because they would get loose or close in on that wall. 3 and 4 definitely seemed like the place to do it. I seen you put your left sides below the dotted lines a lot. Was that just kind of letting the car to help the car rotate itself through the corners and not have to force it to turn as much and help hold you coming off of the corner, especially when you were passing?
Yeah, definitely a bit of that. A bit of it being giving myself more track to work with. A bit of it thinking that with the way the tires are, typically the slower you go, the less you're going to burn them out, as long as you're not working the wheel too hard. And a lot of it was because I misunderstood John when he was trying to describe the line to me during practice, and I thought that's what he wanted me to do. And it stuck after I tried it. So yeah, I was just happy down there. It felt good for me the whole time because I felt like it really controlled it. I mean, running up near the wall looks cool as hell, but that's gonna put me in the wall more often than not. So I just figured get comfortable away from it. I After a while I could kind of really dial in the exits off of 4 and minimize Asher's run from taking the high side. Again, it kept me out of trouble. It was the place to be for me. I really liked it down there, and it felt super good on the offense too. I had to put it to use a few times.
Yeah, I feel like it probably had to help that right front a little bit. Maybe not so much the right rear because it slides a little bit more, but definitely help take a lot of that pressure off the right front, which is much needed at the end of these things. So, great run here tonight in that 00, taking the win. I got a great image of you and Daniel wrecking at the line after the race. So, why don't we go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors.
Well, I got to shout out my Team Texas Speed, especially Daniel for getting his first podium of the series here tonight. Just awesome that he did it, especially here. What a great drive by him. John, Tyler, David, everybody for coming out and running it with us. All the MDI guys, all the other guys in the league, just love running with y'all. Got to thank you for putting on the broadcast. Got to thank John's mom.
Great run, guys. I'm going to go ahead and close down the stream, but I will talk to you in a little bit.
Thanks, James.
All right, guys, that is going to be it for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow night around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the Arc of Dirt series. Make sure you guys hit that notification button. Make sure those notifications are on. Click follow, share, like, all that good shit. And as always, until next time, be safe, have a good night, and thank you, John's mom.